Hello, Omega Dimensions here, back for another Tsukihime video. Okay, we're in part 11, Mirage, part 1. In the day of October 31st, on a Sunday. Look at my date, it is a Sunday. But not the 11th or October, it is March. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, he went insane last night. And you can see he's incredibly insane. The cracks, though that's nothing new. And with the change of the tint of color, there's no more blues in the background. That I kind of forgot the blues because it's been 2 days since I played the game, so I don't know. Okay, you don't want to sneeze or no. Right. Excuse me, I guess. It becomes morning, and I finally manage to lock the door. My beast-like panting fills the room. My head hurts. Seems like I dropped my glasses somewhere. Seeing the lines over my room, I feel nauseous. I feel so sick I can cut all of them I see. I just feel a little bit better. Only during the instant I cut things apart does my heart feel at ease. But the more I cut, the thirstier I get. I know what I'm thirsty for. I'm thirsty for everything. Everything I see is pissing me off. They look miserable. I can't forgive that they are living meaninglessly, even though they have death built in them. Why won't they die? Why won't they die? They all have an end they can't escape. So why do they still exist like that? If it will end anyway, where is the meaning in existence? Everything I see is ghastly. But if I close my eyes, all I can remember is the sensation of killing. The sensation of a hard, unboiled blade, softly unlifting with pulsing flesh. There can't be any great simulation for a human than that. A terrible sensation that almost makes me want to bite my tongue off. It doesn't matter if it's positive or a negative feeling. Especially in my case, because my first was the best beyond all belief. It's hopeless. Arquade, the pleasure I got from severing her body into 17 pieces still burns in my brain, and won't go away. Those beautiful body parts, the appearance of a human, but with tenacious life that expands far beyond that the people. The enjoyment I had from the killing has faded. That time I didn't kill Arquade, but I must have killed my braid instead. I want to destroy everything, kill everything. I know that's wrong, but I don't think I can hold it in. My body is filled with excitement. I'm about to go insane.
Shiki-sama, are you awake?
I can hear Hisui's voice from the other side of the door.
Shiki-sama, it's not good if you keep the door locked. If you are awake, please open the door.
Open the door. Open the door and let Hisui inside. You must be kidding me. If that happened, I don't know what would I do. Like this, if I stay alone like this, lying in bed with the curtains shut, I can stave off the desires that threaten to overtake my mind. That's why, if Hisui comes in here, Oh, shut up! Leave me alone! I scream at the door.
Shiki-sama, are you not feeling well?
I said leave me alone. I'm fine, so leave me alone. She came over in this room, something I couldn't take back what happened. After a deep silence, I hear her footsteps. Quietly, she walks away from the door. Now it's safe. Thinking that, I calmed down just a little. I should read a book to unwind. Huh? The book that was always beside my pillow isn't there. The book written in English is I definitely can't read it, but it was a way to kill time. I searched it, but I can't find it. I frankly try to remember what cover it looked like. But I can't. The book! Come to think of it, why did I even put that book by my pillow? I don't know. I don't remember bringing it here. I don't know where I brought it from. In the first place, did that book even exist? Really? You may have not realized it. I remember Rose's irksome voice. The book. Those contents. The book I read when I couldn't sleep. Was it maybe just a dream of mine, dreaming that I was awake and couldn't sleep? But you already were insane a long time ago. Rose said such words. Dream? But I don't see those kind of dreams. In the first place, I don't have that strange knowledge inside of me. There's no reason for me to have that dream. That isn't my dream. You may have not realized it. Shut up! Then what is that? Since when the hell did I start having dreams that belong to another person? You and I are connected, Shiki. Shut up, you're dead! You're already dead, you bastard. So stop your insensate calling out. I'm different from you. I am not a killer. I'm just confused by all the after effects. Since Ciel Senpai came back, I won't allow myself to go mad over something like this. Yeah, I also thought so at first. Even if Ro came in. I told you to shut up. I breathe heavily. The sunlight pisses me off. My throat is so dry, I'm about to go insane.
Shiki-sama. What are you doing, Shiki-sama?
I hear Hisu's voice across the door. I can't even answer. Words. I can't even remember my words. What fills my head? It's just lust. I want to violate any female. Weird flex, but okay. I start to lust crazily. I bang my head against the wall, over and over as if trying to split it. But still, the thought of me slicing apart Hisui doesn't disappear from my brain. Bam! Bam! Hit my head on the wall. As if she was trying to compete with it, Hisui knocked harder on the door. I see. This impulse that tries to drive me insane while leaving me conscious. This is Roha. But why? I was always sane until I came back to this mansion. I really was normal. I hear a heavy knocking on the door, but I can't open it. If I open it, it will be completely over. I finally understand. That dream was the memory of Rua, one generation before mine. Locked up in her room, claiming both her parents, ruling over her town as a vampire, that fine memories of someone I don't know. There's no way out. This is not a problem that can be solved by killing myself. This is nothing that can be helped. I understand the previous person's feelings. Even if I die, the only thing to die will be my own will. Then the will of Roa would take over my body completely. If that happened, things will get much worse. In the first place, I don't have the slightest intent of killing myself.
Shiki-sama, please open up. Shiki-sama.
I hear a voice from behind the door. It almost sounds like another language. So far away. Just one sheet of wood between us. But it seems as far as the moon and stars. It's now 10 in the morning. Isu gave up and went back. Ag and Haku came and turned knocking, but I ignored them. 12 o'clock. I'm hungry, but I'm still fine. I pulled the sheets over me and hung my shaking body. 2 o'clock. I'm dying of thirst. I lost all my sense of time. It feels very calm, but as if I was taking a stimulus. My body wants to rage around. 4 o'clock. More knocking. A name being called out. Whose voice is that? Whose name are they calling? I can't tell. 5 o'clock. It slowly starts to get dark. 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Someone comes by.
Shiki-san, I brought you dinner. You haven't had anything since this morning, so you're probably collapsing, you know.
Kohaku's voice. She knocks on the door.
Geez, is that how it is? I'll get to you. I'll get you to at least eat.
A rattling sound. Not knocking, but the sound of a lock opening.
Time to use my secret weapon, the master key.
Ah, the lock unlocks. No, I had to turn Kohaku away, San away. I just had to have her leave the food in here. Okay. One of them will give me an ending. Let's do the first one. The door opens. It's too late. Even though I sent her away, she's already came inside. But still, I can't do the action calling. Eating food. It'll get me too excited and it will smash the remaining Tony Shiki within me into pieces. I breathe hard. Somehow, I have to resist it.
Shiki-san, I'm coming in. What happened?
Still smiling, she looks surprised at the room lying in shambles. Her cute face is devoid of fear. Her complete, unguarded, defenseless figure. Oh yeah, she's more busty than Hisui, isn't she? Her red hair and her delicious-looking skin.
Shiki-san? This is strange. How does all this happen?
Just when she draws closer to where I like curled up in bed. That's a thought that interesting to think about. Ow, I shouldn't scratch that. Alright, there's something. Hurry. No. Hurry. No. Hurry. Stop it. Hurry. Shut up. Hurry. I don't want to. Hurry. Run away. Run away. Okay, run away. Using the very last vestiges of my will, I managed to let those words out. Huh. I wonder what she would say, because I don't remember the scene. I think I skipped this scene. I think I remember what happens next.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you please say again, Shiki-san?
But it's working against me. Sir, she draws closer to my bed. To my body. Her face, her form. Draws closer and bites me in. Her white fingers touch my shoulder lightly. Her fingers pulsing with my blood. Her light body warmth. Small fireworks explode in the back of my head.
Kia!
I hear her scream. My hands wrap around her throat. My breathing is out of control. What am I trying to do?
Shiki-san.
Her voice cuts off. Not caring, I grip harder. Wait, what did I just say? Harper? I don't know. I'm going to listen to that recording because I don't know what I just freaking said. I grip harder. Grip. The bones of her neck creak.
Stop.
A small tearing sound. Her fingers dig into my arm. She must get frantic, being the verge of death like that. Her nails push through my clothes into the meat of my arm. Pain. Well, it's not much pain as Kwaku must be feeling, but the blood flows. It runs through my arm onto my hand, grasping Kwaku's neck. Pain and red. Her unresting neck is now running with blood. I can't really feel her anymore. Just the fact she'll die in a few seconds. Seems so funny to me. I start to laugh. It isn't even been a minute since I grasp her neck. She won't die of suffocation, but here by my hand. For no reason suddenly. Like a simple appliance. She'll die by having the bones in her neck break. In an instant, like being free from demonic prison, the heat disappears. Before my eyes is the body of Kagusan. My hands are grasping her neck. Any second now, I quickly let go. Without the sound, Kagu falls to the floor. Kagu-san breathes painfully with her eyes closed. Kagu-san, she's alive. Just a little longer. If I kept going a little longer, I would have. She's crying. Collapsed on the floor, not able to move. She's crying. Looking down, her commode is covered with white fluid. That's my semen. By doing that, so released whatever it was inside of me. I can't believe it. Well, on the hand that was choking Cox, and on my other hand was relieving in pleasure of killing someone. That is the most weirdest shit. But not. Well, you can see like early Natsu is very Natsu works are very sexual. It's not over. I'm still not fully erect. More than that, I'm not satisfied myself. Oh no. I remember why I skipped this. I'm so thirsty. I've done such terrible thing to Kohaku-san, but it doesn't seem to end. The truth is my regret fading even now as I look to Kohaku-san's neck. Her white neck. Put my teeth at her throat and I want to suck her. I want to suck her blood. Yeah, like Roa's taking him over, so his inner thoughts will eventually become Roa's. When that, I broke apart. I really broke down. I'm done. No longer do I have the confidence to stay sane. Outside. I have to go outside. If I stay here, I'll kill Kohaku-san. If I stay in the mansion, I'll kill even Ike and Hisui. So before those urges come again, I have to disappear. A place where no one is. I have to go to a place where no one is or I'll go crazy again. I leave the mansion. What the hell is going on? Even though there's no one around, I can feel the presence of people, buildings. From the houses around me, I sense people. With all these people here, I won't be able to hold back again. Somewhere, I have to go somewhere where any people around, or I'll never be able to calm down, where no one is, where there's no residents nearby. Somewhere where even if I go crazy again, I won't cause anyone any trouble. There's no one else in the park. There's no houses nearby. I always pictured that place with a lot of residents. I don't know. I guess I was wrong in that department. I guess no one else is supposed to be here, but I still can't calm down. No matter how far away they are, there are houses still around me. Here, that's what put me. I can't see lights of the town in the distance too. I can see the lights of the distance too. It doesn't exist. Yeah, it doesn't exist. There's no place in the city where you can sense the presence of humans. There's really no place where I can truly be alone in this civilized city. Damn it. All around me. So many people are all around me. If I walk just a little, I can catch all the prey I want. Shut up. Wait, so many people around me. If I just walk a little, I can catch all the prey I want. Shut up! My head hurts. I just use a voice for Rora's voice. I'm gonna keep doing that. Even though I can finally don't see the lines anywhere, I'll start to see them again like this.
Wait, Shiki?
Wait, Shiki, isn't that strange? Because it's not like I'm seeing these lines because I was excited. Those lines aren't things I can help but see when I don't have my glasses on. So even if I'm calmed down, I also see them if I don't have glasses on. But I have dropped my glasses. They're here. I bring my fingers to my face and find out my glasses where they're all along. In other words, even if I wear my glasses, I can't control my eyes anymore. I'm hit with the truth. Just like Rose said. I just didn't realize it that I was already insane. That night. Ever since that time I won from the bottom of my heart to kill that bastard who was disgracing Ciel. Oh, then the headache from that time was the headache when I was fighting Roa. When I saw those lines of death. Even when I don't remember taking my glasses off. And when I got Ciel to go find them for me. In that time, when I wore my glasses regarding my intentions, I've been able to see those lines. Senpai knew. No, she probably just didn't tell me. So not to worry me. She lied to protect my mistaken projections. I see, Senpai. She told me to talk to her if anything happened. I memorized her phone number. There's a payphone nearby? What I'm going to do by calling her? No one can heal my body. Even Senpai can heal what's inside of me. I can't let her see me like this. But still, I want to hear her voice. This is going to be very hard. I'll go with the second one. Just in case, as always. I think I know where this is leading to. Just give me a second. No, wait. No, I'll do that later. But I want to hear her voice. Still, I want to hear her voice. But I want to see her. I want to hear Ciel Senpai's voice. The only one I can talk to. The only one who will listen to me. If she's there, then I can remain as Tony Shiki. I turn the dial. Under the rings, I hear a receiver pickup and Ciel Senpai's voice.
Hello? Who is it?
It's strange. Her voice seems so warm. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Her questioning voice. I've only been there once, but I can imagine her holding the phone in her room. I can't speak. I don't know what to say. I knew I shouldn't have called. I can't get that person involved. I should just hang up without saying anything.
Tono-kun? Is that you, Tono-kun?
Hearing my name, I suddenly want to cry. Yes. Except our response.
I knew it was you, Tono-kun. Why are you calling this late?
I tell myself to stop. I tell myself to make up some excuse and tell her I'll see her tomorrow and hang up. But I can't seem to do that. Sounds like he's going. You know that line is that line is like, sounds like you're gonna commit suicide. I don't know. It just sounds like it for some reason. It's like,
Oh, Tono-kun's gonna commit suicide. I gotta stop him, that little shit.
Senpai, I don't think I'm going to make it. I speak in a fading voice.
Tono-kun?
It sounds like her voice froze.
Tono-kun, what do you mean? What's wrong?
I mean, I can't make it. I tried to resist it, but it was useless. Like he said, it seems like I was just a killer. And a really bad one, too. Even now, if I let my guard now, I want to slice my knife through eye or Hisui's throat. Not just someone out the street, but someone close to me. My sanity about to crumble away. I'm at a point about thinking such things. What should I do? I can't kill myself. I never even thought how to kill myself. Well, it'll probably be the most easiest thing to do with that power.
And where are you right now?
In the park. I wanted to go where there weren't any people, but there were too many houses nearby. I'm going crazy.
I understand. I'll head to the school, so let's meet there. There's no house nearby, so it won't be quiet.
That's right. At my school, there's won't be anyone there. All right.
Please wait at the school grounds.
The line cuts off. I exit the phone booth. Senpai, I can see Ciel Senpai. I don't think this will change when I see her, but I still want to see her. Okay, I can see what. Oh yeah, this is like one of my favorite parts. I love it. Gah. My body starts to get hot again. Hoping I won't see anyone on the way to school, I leave the park with uncertain steps. The school is dead quiet. There's no one housed nearby, so it's very quiet around here. I take my glasses off and cut the lock on the school gate with my knife. I can't believe it. Even while thinking about it, I seem to have put my knife in my pocket, probably so that any time I could kill someone. Oh, that's a new thing. I fall into my knee as soon as I get to school grounds. I fall to my knees as soon as I get to the school grounds. I brace myself off the ground using both my hands. My whole body is hot, but I don't feel like I am not me anymore. Probably by violating Kohaku-san, the impulse momentarily subsided. Gorge rises in my throat. My mouth tastes bitter. I haven't eaten anything today, so all I can do is vomit in my stomach acid. Kohaku-san, it isn't something forgiven by a mere apology, so I can't apologize. How can I offer atonement to her from now on? That conversation so many days ago, when Senpai helped me while I was in depths of despair, that I killed Araquade. That person she told me that weren't people who sinned and people who did not sin, but there are people who can and who cannot atone for their sins. What should I do? My committed sin, the wound my can it be atoned for? It suddenly gets darker. The sound of footsteps. I didn't realize it since I faced down, but someone's coming. Under the moonlight, did that person darken the sky with her shadow?
Are you trying to repent, Tono-kun? Ciel-san, are you trying to repent, Tono-kun?
Ciel Senpai asked in a cold voice. Senpai? Senpai? She really came. I wanted to see her face, so I left my head like I'm looking up at the night sky. Eh? But this isn't the Ciel that I know. Her bare arms have tattoo of a cross on them. I have no idea what those tattoos are, just aesthetics or anything. I don't know, because I think the Catholics, I know Protestants don't allow tattoos or anything, but Catholics, I think they don't. I don't know, I've seen a lot of Catholics in my school that have tattoos, so I don't know. Her cold eyes as if watching someone she doesn't even know. Somebody bears an uncouthly weapon with an aura of coldness that doesn't suit her. Ah, I know this. Inside my brain, I know what that weapon is. That has to be what's called the Seven Holy Scripture. One of the Acropophria that never be removed from its resting place. Senpai? As I expected, you were wrong after all, Tono-kun. With her frigid eyes, so he speaks with a voice that is really equally cold. I started to feel a shiver up my spine, for no reason. No, my instincts in my brain work full force to tell me the danger, and I jump back. Still with her mouth shut, she takes a step towards me with that ominous weapon. She has no openings whatsoever. If I run away hastily, if I show my back to her, I know the thing will pierce my heart, and I'll disappear without an opportunity for reincarnation ever again. Wait, okay, that's Rose line, so let me repeat that. I know, the thing will pierce my heart, and I'll disappear without an opportunity for reincarnation again. Even though I don't even have that knowledge. Even though I don't have that knowledge in my memories. Why, I just wanted to see Senpai again.
I understand. Rose rays surfacing, right? Then it's too late already.
Lightly, she takes another every step forward. The figure looks like. What are you doing, Senpai? You look like you're going to kill me. She doesn't answer. She just stares at me like she's trying to find out where she can aim to kill me quickly. Senpai. She's serious. She seriously plans to kill me. Creak. My nerves feel imminent death before me. My spine is screaming, and the back of my neck is numbing. But more than this is the fear of death. I can't believe why this person is saying such things. Why? I don't know. Senpai. You said you stayed for my sake. The star-symbol legs stop. She looks at me and grins.
Your goodness is really a rare treasure. It is a good thing to trust people, but if you were a little more composed and thought but clearly, you can maybe got away. First of all, didn't you ever think why I came to school in the first place?
I didn't do it just because I wanted to, you know.
I didn't do it just because I wanted to,
Senpai?
My goal was to destroy the serpent Roa. Coming here to destroy this school was because I knew Roa reincarnated host was here. But since I didn't know for sure, I need to check things out for a while.
Wait a minute, what in the world are you? What is she babbling? What is she babbling about? I don't know. I really can't understand what she's talking about. She ignores my bewilderment and keeps talking.
I told you before, Tono-kun. Roro has requirements for the family he decides to reincarnate into. If you think the other way around, you just have to look for families with those traits. When you don't know that, finding him is very simple. It's very easy to find families that have special abilities passed down from their blood once you do a bit of research. And they say there's only one family that fits Ro's requirements. So I knew from the beginning who Ro was.
What? That's strange. She knew from the beginning she could have killed him or caught him right then. From the beginning. She knew it was...
Yes. Look, don't you realize it now? Tono-kun, I came to school to catch you from the beginning.
Wait. I just want her to wait.
But a little mistake happened. I was watching you from afar, so I didn't stimulate Ro. So not to stimulate Ro inside you, but I conclude that you might not be Ro's new reincarnated host. But the eldest son of the Toon family had to be what Ro will reincarnate into. There's no mistake in that. So what had to be mistake was you, Tono-kun.
See how somebody speaks in matter of factly. I can't even say anything.
Looking into it, you were fatally wounded 8 years ago and adopted by your relatives. What happened after was exactly as Shiki said 2 nights ago. I don't know what happened until in fact 8 years ago, but you were killed by that kid called Shiki. No, it's more like your life was stolen. As a result, you can connect to Shiki, who was Ro's host.
A direct voice without emotion. I don't know this Ciel Senpai. Or is this a true Ciel Senpai? The kind of person I knew up to now was all just...
Up to now, there should have been times where men would flow into you, Shiki. He's a vampire that manipulated to shape this thing called his soul. For Roa, you two who shared one life for a firmly crafted double existence. That's why, when Shiki's body was destroyed, Roa didn't need to reincarnate. He still had a place to run to. You.
Cold, as if hating her enemy, she detests me. But it's all over now. I wasn't prepared to finish it so suddenly. That one night, but tonight is different.
I'm really fortunate in a way. If Arquette had destroyed Roa, he probably wouldn't reincarnate again.
I can't believe this. That's not true.
Go ahead. Please keep it denying and play dumb. That makes my job easier. Still.
A metallic rattle sounds from the weapon. It doesn't change the fact that I
can finish you off easily no matter what you do, Roa.
Her laughing voice caused me to finally understand. She isn't lying. Her eyes aren't looking at me. Her feelings never did have anything to do with me from the beginning. What is this? Then from the very beginning you always thought of me as Roa, Senpai. Being friends with me was just... I can't say it. I can't finish this sentence If I do that, I feel like everything would turn into a lie in that instant.
Of course. After Shiki was destroyed, the only reason I stayed in the school was because Aruba had not disappeared. Since Roa is a student here, it's more convenient for me to stay.
I will never go back
I will never go back while leaving you here.
That's what she told me once with a smile. That wasn't for my sake. She stayed here just to search for the still living Roa. That is the only reason why she gave me her phone number. Ah. Then that too. Ah. And those times too. Ah. Huh. And when she saved me from one night too. Huh. Huh. And those sad eyes too. Huh. That's right, Shiki. This is nothing at all. These memories, they're nothing at all. I thought I loved her, and that she loved me back. What a joke. They were all just an illusion from a play. All of it. All was a fairy tale made of lies. I understand. The senpai. How do you know Ro was still alive? How do you know Ro reincarnated into this Shiki?
Of course I knew, because it's about myself.
Somebody say something I can't understand. About yourself.
Yes, the one who saw Tono family and chose it for his next host was me. The one who sought the Tono family and chose for his next host was me.
Well, unless Ro conscious awaken.
Well, unless Royal Conscious awakens, I couldn't tell that it appeared, so it wasn't that useful of a memory, though.
Senpai, what are you saying?
What am I saying? It's an old story. It's a story from 8 years ago, but there was a girl like you who didn't know anything. She was 16 years old when the impulse began to stain her. But before that, there was nothing. She didn't have any special power like you did, Tono-kun. She really did live a normal life without knowing anything. Helping out her father, going to school, terrible at waking up early, but always helping out with the store in the evening. She really did think she would carry on her father's work.
Just now. Sincerely, I have never seen that before. It flashes in my head, yet I feel like I have in fact seen it somewhere. Her story feels like it's very similar to that dream I saw.
But her dream wasn't fulfilled. Of her own hand, she destroyed the happiness that was there naturally, because she was Roa's reincarnated host. Her body had great ability, and Ro was pleased. She tried so hard to resist it, just like you, but it was useless. In the end, she drank blood of her father and mother and slowly killed the townspeople. A child, maybe she went crazy then. You understand, right, Tono-kun? You can't stop it. Stop or you shouldn't. Doesn't even enter your thoughts. Is it strange, even though you can still have your conscious awareness?
Senpai, don't tell me that story is...
But that nightmare came then soon. That woman in white came and pierced her heart.
Yeah, I know. So the girl died and Ro reincarnated as Shiki. But that's...
But that girl, she couldn't stay dead. But she couldn't stay it quietly. Almost laughing, she says this. Her dead body was taken to the church and preserved as a sample of a vampire returning to human form. But though I didn't know what kind of fate it was, her body was a special body and a normal reviving ability. One day, 3 years later, though she came back from the dead. It was strange, isn't it? Even though it was just a scarred shell of Roa's soul, it still came back to life. After that, things were difficult. The church viewed the child as heresy and killed the child. And no matter how many times they killed her, she wouldn't die. I'm sorry. Can I complain a bit? That girl, She underwent an entire month of her life only being killed. Every single day, without even a single moment of rest, she came back to life, only to be killed once more. Every day, all day.
What? But I can't die. If Flash ever return into his original state no matter what happens. Wrote that vampire reincarnated telling Shiki said about this person. It seems so painful. Senpai helped heal no matter what the wound she received, but every wound she got caused her face to contort in pain. Every day of that. Every day of all day without a single pause, living to be killed. I came back again.
And then the people of the church finally realized this was too strange. All the problems no one can deal with, so to the place called the Bureau Agency. There she was taught what happened to her. In short, she was a contradiction. She was a human born as Roa, even though the personality of her first 15 years was hers. The name of her soul was Roa. While she was herself, she was also Roa. So it was a contradiction. If the girl called Roa is dead when Roa is alive, the progeny of the existing Roa, this daughter of Roa cannot die before him. Over this world, even a slight error, this world corrects it to preserve itself, so that child, as long as Roa's soul still exists, will exist for an eternity. No one else but the world itself fixes the error automatically. The clergy said the child was outside the cycle. As long as Roa lives, it will forever be stopped. She cannot die of old age since she cannot age. And even if she was burned to ashes, time will reverse itself to return to its original state. Such a monster, it usually would have been sealed away forever, but she happened to inherit a magical knowledge of Roa. The clergy of Bureau Ages said she would be useful and brought her into the church. 5 years since then, she chose to discard her name and live as one who hunted vampires more than Roa's master, Arquade. I can tell where Roa's soul exists. The reason I don't have to tell you, right?
Right, it doesn't need to be said. But I don't want to admit such a thing.
I said it before, Tono-kun. Ciel's goal is one thing only. I want to die as human.
I didn't understand those words meant then. But now I can understand at least a bit of it. I can't. It's almost regretfully, but I can't. I can't understand the feeling of wanting to die. As long as I'm alive, I'll think about wanting to die, but I'll never truly mean it. But that's all Senpai wishes for. A way of thinking which was transformed into that. A life that makes you wish only that. I don't know yet. My own hands, I don't know the pain of killing one close to me with my own hands, even while still conscious. And I still don't ever want to know it. But this person has lived through it. So, is that why she wants to die? That's all wrong. That's wrong.
It's not. I simply want to die as human. Her voice. I simply want to die as human.
Her voice sounds cold. I can only nod. Both her wish and her pain I understand. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't like my treatment or Ciel's wish. I don't want to think this is reality. But time waits for no one. Momentarily, rather, the agent Ciel steps forward to kill me. As if saying there's no need to talk anymore, Ciel's hands lift up the weapon, the semi-holy scripture. The weapon that the reincarnation-denying church created. A scriptural canon inscribed with every possible impeachment of reincarnation criticism. Is an item that is a scripture yet and a crop fria, a love and yet a scripture at the same time. If I'm hit by that, my soul itself will disperse into nothingness. The bayonet rises up, the tip comes towards me, but slowly. If it's Ciel, she will be able to pierce me without even noticing it ever happened. There's no time to think. Okay, let's... backwards. I jumped back instantly. With that lightly jumped back, I increased the distance between us in too many meters. The one who was surprised is me. Weapon still at ready, Seme pursues me emotionlessly. I run towards the school front gate. My body is almost frightfully light. I run as if slicing through the wind. Even if Senpai athletic abilities far exceed those of a human, she can't chase me if I'm like this. And then, my body stops suddenly. No matter how much I try to move forward, my legs won't budge. But when I turn around, there is a sword pierced right there. A thin nail sword is pierced into the ground at my feet. The sword is piercing my shadow, which seems to be the reason why I can't raise my legs from the ground. Why, you? I get up the strength in my legs. But no matter how hard I try, they won't even move 1 millimeter. And there.
How careless. Even if you were able to run away, I believe there was a better way to do so. The member of the Bureau agent nicknamed Bo appears. Senpai, I can't allow you to leave your body transform. I can't leave your body transform into a vampire already. Here, I will exercise that soul.
The sound of our footsteps, like the sound of a condemned criminal walking up the 13 steps of the gallows.
Farewell, at least with this.
She speaks in a small voice, almost inaudible. She plants to point the weapon against my heart and pulls the trigger. A brief explosion. I could cough up blood. After the flash of light, it seems to blow upon my brain inside my disappearing self. I see the soul being scared away like the pages of an old book. No, that wasn't it. Would you like to say? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd like to talk to the person who murdered me. Teach me, Ciel Sensei.
Mercy! Time for the 4th period lesson. Oh, too bad. Showing your back like that in a fight, you're still no good, Tono-kun. There's so much difference in experience. An experienced fighter like Ciel and Tono-kun.
I thought it was a perfect idea because she was in front of me.
You should have acted in a Ciel way, would not expect. Attacking anyone from behind like that, it really shows your character, Ciel. Are you showing your true self, meow? Wah! You stabbed me when the camera shouldn't see us. Meow! Wah! Extermination of a noisy cat has been completed. Goodness, a vampire like you who takes away a lover has no right to say anything. Now, when everyone please enjoy the rest of the main story.
Alright.
Meow, what is this? I haven't done anything. I haven't done that yet.
Yep. It means you're going to do it in the future?
I'll leave the answers to that for later.
Oh, that was like interesting. Okay, let's skip. Skip forward. I fall forward. I felt from before that if I turn around away, my heart will be shot from behind. Yeah, her sword flies away past my head. It seems really slow. I evade her attack and move right beside her and... The instant I tried to run away, forward, Senpai movements charged drastically. In an instant, with a speed that makes seem to have literally disappeared, her swings her weapon horizontally. A rush of the wind in my ears, and for some reason, I'm staying many meters away from her. She clicks her tongue and glares at me. Ow. My left arm hurts. What? Huh? I'm surprised. For the elbow down, my arm is broken. Not broken normally, but my lower arm is bent in the shape of a triangle. Wow, that sounds painful. Gosh, that sounds really painful. Thank gosh I am not in that situation.
Sacrificing your arm to save your head. If you didn't do anything, I would end it painfully for you.
What? Even though I didn't notice it, I must have broken my arm defending her attack.
Aren't you gonna pull out your knife?
She looks at me with a bored expression. She's looking down at me. Looks down on me as if trying to say she could kill me at any moment. Pain. Pain shoots from my arm to my brain. The blood from my broken arm seems to flow like poison into my nerves. Sharply. Just with that, my mind fills with a white blackness. She continues to look at me with those cold eyes. You break my arm and still act that way. Do you know how much it hurts? Making such a fool of me. I can't scream anymore. Great. I could get water, but I'll get over there. Making such a fool of me. Is that how you're gonna be, senpai? I grab my knife in my pocket. It's not like I'm going to stand here helplessly. The hard feeling of metal.
And let you kill me.
Snap, I take the blade of my knife.
Are you stupid?
Instantly her body explodes. No, that's not right. She crouches down low on the ground almost like a lizard and runs up towards me in a flash. She closes up the distance of 6 meters in a flash. She's not in my vision at all. Her whole body is below my knee height and explodes upward from there. A thud. From beneath me, her bayonet accurately shoots directly for my throat. Gah! I gasp. And I hurt my throat. Pain is there again. Is there pain? I still can't feel pain. Conscious, I am conscious. Alright, I still have that. My body is not okay. A dropping sound. It's coming from the left shoulder. Looking already waterful of blood, which pours straight down. Just now, the bayonet doesn't hit my throat, but my left shoulder. It hurts. It hurts so much. World of pain doesn't come close to describing it. But I'm still alive. I'm still alive. My body is away from her again. I smell a whiff of gunpowder from my shoulder. Just now, the instant the bayonet pierced me, she must have pulled the trigger. I was blown away by that, but there's a distance between us again.
It happened twice. There must mean it's not a coincidence. With that much blood pouring out, that didn't die from shock, but from really a sign. Bodies begin to change.
Chang, a metallic sound. The sword at the end of that weapon changed into a new one. The sword shot me and falls and turns into pages of book scatters. That's ridiculous. But that ridiculous thing is really frightening. That's just touching me carries a fatal poison, death. I'll die. Without doubt, I'll be killed. Will I die? Is that what I'm scared of? I don't know. Gah. My shoulder's burning. Hot. It's so hot, as if my entire body will burst into flames. She raised her weapons once more, under a metallic clang, twice. Withstanding the twice that can be nothing but a miracle. Next time will be certainly. I imagine that bayonet piercing me right in my face. That's more repulsive than frightening. Death is, no matter how it happens, something useless, dirty, and disgusting. I like myself, so I don't want that to happen. Is that why I'm scared? I don't know. Come to think of it, I was always able to see death, but I never thought about death at all. No, that doesn't really matter right now. I have to escape. I don't want to die, so if I want to get away.
You won't take off your glasses?
A simple plastic voice. Those words. I gasped at their meaning, because taking off means I'll see Senpai's lines. If that happens, I might kill her. What are you saying, Senpai? A chill runs down through me. The air suddenly becomes saturated with a murderous intent. I can't spend any more time with you. Please just die already. Her figure plunges low again. She's coming. Even though I don't know where she's going to run towards me again, it's hard for me to even see her. I can only think of escaping. If I don't want to be killed, escape is my only option. Fortunately, our distance is almost 10 meters. I run as fast as I can make it to the school building. Maybe I might able some if I can get inside less open space. My back. Something pierced my back. Ugh. My leg falls forward. Just a little more, and just a little more before I can enter the school building. I lift myself up with one arm. What sticks through me is one of those swords that looks like a nail that Senpai has been using before. Why you? I must be numbed by pain. Put out the sword, skewering my back from behind. Since it penetrated through me, I got mad and pulled it out of my chest. Alright, now I can escape inside.
What are you planning on doing by escaping, Tono-kun?
Before I hear Senpai's voice from behind me.
You still don't understand. How fast do you think you can run here? Why are you still alive after receiving that fatal wound?
Stop! My mind begins to white out. Don't let her trick you. Don't let her trick you. Hasn't she been deceiving you all along? Don't listen to her anymore. If you listen to her, you'll die. Ignore her. Don't accept it. Even if it's the truth, this body can only reject it. Stop it. Gee, there's nowhere you can...
Stop it. Gee, there's nowhere where you can run to. You can only fight or be killed. But if you can't fight, you can only die.
Her footsteps. And the sounds of footsteps, Senpai approaches. I leap. My back, my shoulders, my arms are almost dead, but I can leap as if it was nothing. I can't even believe it myself. Still breathing wildly, with the speed that matches Senpai, I run into the school building. I run. While thinking I want to escape, I continue running. But I am at my limit. It's because I'm out of breath, or is it that my wounds won't let me move my arms and my legs anymore? Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. My breathing becomes more forced. At the end of the hallway, coming into the wall aimlessly, I fall. I fall into my back and try to get back and feel foolish for doing so. Sitting across the leg of the floor, I lean my back against the wall, throwing my back head I take a big breath of air. The moon. Looking up, I can see the moonlight through the window. It's because I'm so exhausted. Everything I look up seems vague, as if something was covered in mist. Vagueness. Does that mean it's indefinite? That's the same as me. The same as a person called Shiki. Indefinite. Ouch. My shoulder throbs in pain. If I was definite as this pain, maybe it wouldn't have happened. I'm starting to not understand. I always thought I was Shiki, but that was a different person, and they tell me I was just a adopted son from somewhere. Being adopted means I should have memories of before. I came to the Tone Mansion, but there's nothing. Really, I only had the memories of Shiki. In the night sky, in the solitary moon. It's incredibly strange. Why didn't I read it up to now? The night is so... In the end, just what was I? It's still not knowing anything about myself and disappearing like this. Everything's so vague, so just stupid. A world where I can see death. A vision where I can perceive death. That day, 8 years ago, I was able to meet Sensei and was able to live normally. I can still declare that it was proper to meet her. But Sensei, I guess I was someone who shouldn't be alive. I shouldn't end my life while some part of me can still think that. But I can't do it. I can't kill myself. Even if it's pointless, even if it's a mistake, I want to keep on living. If I die, everything will become a lie. I want to keep on living. No matter how wrong it is, no matter how many things I have to lose, I want to keep on living. Only her. If only I had Ciel Senpai with me, I wouldn't care else. Well, words. I can speak words out. We're in this really awesome moment. I wouldn't care what else I had to lose. For that sole reason, I had to keep on living like this. But that is all over now. These past 5 years. Was it a long time? Was it a short time? I don't know. Liar. I don't want to hear those words. I have to thank you, Tono.
I have to thank... Liar, I don't want to hear those words. I have to thank you, Tono-kun. My work here is done now. All that's left is for me to take responsibility for all my actions.
Liar. Yeah. But maybe. There's some truth in there too. Because even though she deceived me, not even once.
Thank you so much for everything until now. It's been a long time since I've been this happy. So let's finish this with a handshake.
You big liar. Not even once she did lie to me. Even though I'm not going to be
here, please stay friends with Inu-kun. I want to be a student like you and Inu-kun.
That person herself was a lie. I can't even think of a smile could really be a lie. But this is what reality is. Ciel is a lie. And she was staying near me only so she can kill me. I was fooled. She did not love me after all at all. When she helped me, I was completely lost too. And at the time, we spent during breaks for no reason too. All of it was just to confirm if I was real or not. I grit my teeth. I grit my teeth hard. Damn it. I scratched the wall in frustration. Yes, I was tricked. Ciel got closer to me, calculating everything. Even still, feeling pain in my heart, I scratched the wall. Yes, I was tricked. But still, I can't hate Senpai. There's no way I can hate her. Even if it was all a lie for her. I really enjoyed it. No matter what, that is still true. No matter what is true. It's only less than 2 weeks since I met Senpai, but I really was happy. Damn it. That's why I can't hate her. But that is an illusion only for me. That's why I get only that. My vision wavers. Outside the window lies the white night. It's quiet. It's quiet here, almost like the bottom of a deep sea, wavering quietly. Everything is fake, an illusion which disappears when you approach it, like a mirage which you can never grasp. I can hear footsteps. She's coming. Kill her? So, inside my head, I hear those words. If you don't, kill her. Inside my head, I hear those words. If you don't want to die, slice her apart. If you think you're mistaken, slice her apart. Just slice her apart already. Slice her apart. 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 Slice, 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 slice. It looks like I'm really done. My head starts to rage again, but still, I don't want to die. If I don't want to die, there's only one thing to do. The footsteps get louder. Her shadows get larger.
Aren't you going to take off your glasses?
Even though what it meant, she said that. In this case, everything. If this gives me a bad end, I'm going, oh my gosh. Everything, all of it, it should turn into illusion. I stand up as strong as I grip my knife. The footsteps get louder. I sense the enemy coming closer. All the time, someone's voice echoes in my brain. Slice her apart. 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 Slice her apart, 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 slice apart. Shut up! You can tell like the voice that was in your throat, I was like, it just gradually like stopped. That was very interesting. Using my willpower, I forced the voice in my head to be quiet. This is what I decided. Slice, I don't need you to tell me what to do. Her, if you don't want to be killed by Ciel. Shut up until it's all over, Roa. The voice disappears completely. The footsteps and her approaching shadow. Ciel appears before me.
You finally decided to fight.
Her voice almost relieved.
That's good. Now there's no sin for either of us. Now we're both trying to kill each other. Our sin will die. Now there's only one puncher for one who lives. Since we're both trying to kill each other, there is no sin.
Her words are part of the world I can't understand. I see. This is the puncher for the one who is left alive, unturnable.
Yes, something that is unturnable is what we call punishment. If it's called punishment, there's no reason for it not to be unturnable. The only thing that does not disappear is the sin.
So, we don't want to carry that burden, do we? Saying that, she takes another step forward.
Then killing
you here isn't a sin, senpai.
Yes, I'll kill you, so it's okay for you to kill me, Tono-kun. Our contradictions are equal.
Another step. That's not right. Surely I'm getting killed, so I'm killing her back to protect my own life. But to say there's no sin, well, what happened to Ciel? From the beginning, she came here with an unrequited will to kill. This is farewell.
Farewell, let's lower the curtain on this ridiculous play.
The last step. Her ready bayonet shoots towards my heart. Before that, I lunged forward and aimed for the point on her right lung. I didn't think I could kill her. It's only natural for her to pierce my heart before I can get to knife range. That's why I was surprised. I usually dodged her blade and was able to pierce her point with ease. Senpai. I looked like she excited my knife on purpose.
I made you kill me.
Her faint, weak voice on the verge of death.
That was my greatest sin.
Sounded like she was crying. She uses her remaining strength to stab me with her bayonet. Gah. My blood flow reverses through my lance heart. Coughing up blood, I collapse on the ground. Before my eyes, the body of one who dies like enemy lies on the floor.
How? How did you? Foolish. Did you know from the beginning that there was such a thing as sin? If only it will only be for you.
The sensation in my limbs fades away. My conscience too. It'll be seconds before I bleed to death. The instant I was stabbed, I had vision of something like an old book, scaring and crumbling away a page. Probably with that, and Carol was disappeared. I can't think. From the very beginning, she planned to give her life to take mine. Does she think that was her punishment? How foolish. There's no meaning in that. Still, I was sad she died before she apologized to me. If she said she would apologize to me, then I bet she would have left some relief, but she couldn't even say that. Since she knew it was something that wasn't told by apology, she didn't her to the very end. That termination, it makes me angry I made her go that far. So I made to a bad end. Great. What? In the end, I liked her until the very end. Feeling sad that this was my only death, she was dear to me. I coughed weakly and spit blood. It's all over. Staring dazedly at the moon with strange thoughts, I drifted away off to sleep. Okay. Not this time. I like hearing of it. Not this time. Same game. Don't take off my glasses. Then what will I do? No way. I bring my trembling fingers to my glasses and throw. Clang. The dull sound echoes through the hallway. There's no way I can do that. I shout angrily at the other person inside my head. It's the first time I ever wanted to kill myself. Clang. Clang. The hard object rolls along the floor. I don't see any lines. What I threw away was my knife. I won't take out my glasses. I'll never do that. It's just that since I don't have any confidence in myself, I threw away my knife. If I kept holding it, I know I would have done something worse than me dying. And then she arrives. Neither her emotions, eyes, nor the foreboding weapon change. She stops in front of me as I sit on the ground.
How come?
She doesn't finish me off. We both stare at her aimlessly.
I have one question.
The tip of her bayonet aims at my chest.
Why didn't you take off your glasses? Why didn't you even try to fight me once?
It's simple. She said the thought never crossed my mind. I can't do such a horrible thing to you, senpai.
Horrible? Are you stupid? I'm going to kill you. I'm not your senpai. I told you everything was a lie, and you still do not understand.
Her voice sounds irritated. She's really angry. I realize that even though her face is calm, her arms and legs are literally shaking with anger. I know. That's why you were deceiving me up to now. This person called Ciel senpai never existed from the beginning. I understand that.
If you understand, then why?
It's okay. Even if if senpai is a lie, it doesn't matter. I already had a lot of fun. The time we spent here may not mean much to you, but it was very dear to me. That's why it's okay. Even if it was a lie to senpai, the fact that I was saved by that is still true. That's why it's okay. These past 2 weeks were really fun. But if I hate you here, I'll lose even that. Even if it's a lie to you, that's only half of it. For my half, I was able to make it real until the very end. Although exchanging my life for that might be a comical wish.
For that, you're going to, for that you were going to throw away your life. Away your life? I should wish it was something that small.
I see. Maybe it is kind of small. But right now, that's is the second dearest thing to me. I can only think of one wish other than that.
I've seen so many people, but
She takes a step forward.
this is the first time I met someone as stupid as you.
Well, it is a type main character, so you shouldn't be surprised. Senpai places a tip of her bayonet right against my heart. How come she doesn't pull the trigger? Her eyes looking at me and empty. Those emotions eyes that Senpai shows me. That doesn't mean she's cold-hearted person, but simply she can't deceive herself. So in the end, I suppose all she can do was kill her emotions. Yeah, I finally realized it. Whenever she showed those eyes, she wasn't fooling me. She was fooling herself. You're not gonna kill me, senpai.
I forgot, and I still must hear your confession. I am a member of the church after all.
Oh, I don't have anything to confess. Can I ask something?
Yes, please make it short.
Yeah, it'll be quick. It's just I was wondering why you look like you're going to cry, like a jolt. I think senpai body trembled.
I'm not crying.
Certain her face is stone cold as she denies this. Hearing that, I tilt my head to the side. All the same eye. But you still look like you're about to cry. I don't know why though.
That's just your imagination. I don't feel anything. The only emotion I have is the desire to die as a human. There's nothing else.
She says this with her emotions eyes. It's terribly sad. Knowing she's lying right now is just too ironic. How terrible. Even in the end, you're going to lie to me, senpai. There's no response. As if she was frozen, she doesn't move.
What about you? You're lying. I don't think your wish is to be killed here by me, right?
Of course. Because if you die, there's nothing. I already experienced it once, so I understand that. To tell the truth, I want to live. But I don't want just to live. Yes, I don't want that. Even if I manage to keep living, there's nothing for me after that. A person called Shiki will die and will do things just like this person experienced. And more than that, if I live here, that means senpai will be gone. I will not be able to bear living like that. Senpai, everything was fun up to now. Time I spent with you and Naruto weren't bad. Even during breaks when you came, it was almost fun, like a dream. It's probably what my wish is. I can't ever be granted, but I really want that kind of life to continue.
You still do not understand. I already said it was all fake.
Yeah, but it still really was fun. The instant I say that, my heart calms down. It's okay. If it's just unreachable, it's just an unreachable illusion. I don't care if it was a mirage that never existed in the first place. No, maybe because it was an illusion even now. The times I spent with senpai feels so dear to me. No matter what, I can't escape now. And if I just keep watching that dream, that it will be such great.
How foolish, she says. How foolish,
she says. As if slightly moves her bayonet. It sticks into my chest. Just a little bit. If if it goes into me slightly, like a fingerprint depth. Her eyes have stopped. All's left is her to take another step and all be over. But that final step doesn't start. Bracing the bayonet, she starts at me with emotionless eyes. She grits her teeth painfully. I see. It must be too difficult for her to do while I'm looking at her. More than anything else, I also do not want to see this person's face on the verge of tears. So I won't trouble her anymore. I decide to close my eyes and accept my end. My heart quivers. Even though I'm prepared, the nausea and chills don't go away. Okay, just heartbeats. My throat is burning. My fingerprints tips shake uncontrollably. I know this is the best way, but I'm just scared. I frankly try to hold my breath and tries to spill out. She simply has to move 10 centimeters, move forward, and I'll turn into a mere lump of flesh. Even though I'm supposed to be ready for this, my fearful heart is scared of disappearing without a trace. All I do is frankly close my mouth and try to accept my fate. It'll probably hurt if I get stabbed in the chest. I'm scared of not being able to think like I am right now. Sweat beads on my forehead, but still I don't want to speak. If I'm quietly let everything end, Senpai won't have to feel guilty. Probably won't have to feel it. I hear a gasp. Why? For his voice. Why? How? A sword sticking in my chest quivers. How can you not hate me? No. What's quivering is Senpai's voice. I'm trying to kill you! I've deceived you until now. I've betrayed you and mercilessly hunted you down. Why does your face look so peaceful? Her sword is still in place. She takes another step towards me. Answer me! I'm going to kill you without any regard to your own will. Just a one-sided murder. Then you won't be compensated unless you hate me, right? Senpai questions me with burning intensity. Quit it. I'm working so hard to resist this fear, but I'm working so hard to resist this fear, but if I answer now, my feelings will flow out. Or are you really just that stupid? I'm exterminating you as a dirty vampire, so why? Didn't I tell her it was nothing earlier? Because it isn't your fault, Senpai. Slice. The tail of the blade cuts me further. It must have broken the skin because the flesh blood steps over my chest. Short pain. I'm not doing those gasping, so my throat hurts. The wound isn't even deep, but even the slightest penetration by the 7 holy scratcher causes my mind to shatter. Ah! My body shakes uncontrollably. My blood is in my body reverses flow, and I almost cough up blood in my pain. Well, that sounds weird. Pain in my pain? That sounds pain. I don't know. My chest. I don't know. My body. It hurts. It hurts, right? I can actually turn you without making you feel pain. But I hurt you like this on purpose. Unless I enjoy this, we won't be able to call it even for the time I had to spend you up to now. She seems to be speaking with difficulty. The bayonet plunges deeper. Ugh. Pain causes sweat to pour from me. I feel like insides are going to flow out through my mouth.
See, don't you hate me, Tono-kun? Please hate me. Tell me I betrayed you. Tell me it would have been better if you never trusted me. If you don't, I won't be able to kill you.
Her voice shakes as she says this. But that's strange. It's better if I don't hate her, but she still wants me to hate her. It's like she's telling me being the bad guy like that is her punishment. But that is impossible order. There's no way I can hate her. I just can't hate this person who looks like a child on the verge of tears. You can't be serious. I can't hate you, senpai.
Stop it, please. Why are you saying that until the very end? I'm the one who's to blame, and you are just a victim.
Isn't senpai a victim too? And no matter what, I'll be taking my robe by soon. Before I make a mistake like Ciel senpai did, I have to kill Roa. There isn't any way to avenge Roa than my death, so it just can't be helped. So it's okay. It's not your fault. More than that, I'm sorry. So he's going to avenge Roa's death. Not your fault. More than that, I'm sorry. Sorry to make you do this, senpai.
Stop it, she says,
in a quiet voice, and her bit pulls away from my chest slightly.
No, I can't let Roa escape.
Tip of the seven holy script wavers, but that shouldn't end soon. I can't allow
that, Tono-kun.
A grinding sound. Senpai grits her teeth and stops to send holy scripture. Tip of the points of my heart. I hear suck in her breath. Even with my eyes closed, I can feel her finger gripping in the trigger. Click. Right before the hard metallic sound.
Thank you.
Even if it was a lie, it was good having you, senpai. And I say what I wanted to tell her the most. I can hear her voice. Crying. Sobbing. I can hear tell me over. I can hear a voice that sounds like a crying child. A loud thud. A metal pile falls to the floor. A bayonet sticks into a wall behind me like a spear. Hick. A pained voice. I realize who that voice is coming from and I open my eyes slowly. There isn't somebody that was there just now. The one I see standing before me is just a girl crying painfully. Her hands are empty. The same holy scripture lies, falling on the floor. A bayonet that should have pierced my heart is thrust by my side. More crying. I am not going to do crying, and I will never do that in this entire. Somebody just cries. I'll do Cindy's this. Sound like they're crying, but that's all I can do. I don't know what she's sad about, but she cries painfully. I expect to cover blood. Senpai. I call her out to her. That's
not fair, Tono-kun. It's not fair.
Her throat convulses as she shouts out like a spoiled child.
Say such a thing isn't fair. Why can't I?
Tears course down her face.
I can't even kill myself at any time. If you say it to me, I can't.
She seems ashamed to see me. Saying
you like that. I can't even let such a happy person die like that.
She covers her face with her hands and continues to weep. Senpai, seeing you cry makes me troubled, because I won't know what to do. My words might have been the wrong choices as Senpai cries even louder.
Jeez, what are you doing all of a sudden?
I don't even understand why I did that. I can't leave this person who's crying in front of me. I'll pull her to me and embrace her. Well, now you see the iconic orange shirt. And that looks like pajamas. Huh. That's weird. And the arms and the old art style looks so weird. And Shiki's not giving any eyes. He's giving the hentai eyes. That it fits this game very perfectly, if you actually think about it. He's giving his, I think, eyes and plus disc. That I'll play it after I finish everything else. We can collide with a thud. Somebody collapsed against my chest and continues to cry as she stiffens her voice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
With a quivering voice, she says over and over. Just over and over. What is this? Then the real lie was Senpai up to now. Finally, I get to meet Senpai. It was about an hour after I called her, but I feel like I waited for so long. You don't have to apologize, Senpai. I just wanted to do so, and I embraced her with all my functional right hand. I've always liked something stretch was just snapped. Senpai finally stops crying. I can hear the heartbeat of a person cross like me, like my own. It's awfully quiet. I can't find the right words to say, but staying like this, just bring her heartbeat is good enough. What I really wanted, what I really wished for was a small thing like this. It was just fine having Senpai like she is Senpai. Her body's warm.
No, the one as warm as you, Tono-kun. I'm a very cold person. I did such a terrible thing to such a nice person.
No, Senpai. I'm not kind. Even now, I just want to touch you, Senpai. I just want to stay like this forever.
It's okay. I'm still alive, so
It's okay. If we can keep doing this, then it's okay. I think I'll read the lines. Whoever. I died once long ago. After that, I realized how much habit it was just to be alive. A world with death. A world where death can be seen. A world where I can see death. Every time things are easily lost. But that's why being alive is happiness. To feel that. Being able to feel someone's warmth like this is an extreme happiness by itself. Senpai, you really are dear to me. I don't want to die. I want to live as much as I can. I want to be with you like this, Senpai. Firmly I grip her hands, so I want you to live.
Please don't say your wish is to die.
To die, there is no answer. Just a beating of her heart through our skin. I mean, my skin.
No, that can't happen.
Suddenly she speaks in a crying voice.
That's the only thing that kept me going up to now. I could die. If I disappear, I could die. I must die. That's why I could bear everything so far. Because I killed my father and mother. Because I became like this. Because I tricked you. And I tried to kill you. Without delay, I have to die.
Why do you have to die? Certainly you done a lot of painful things, but it wasn't your fault, Senpai.
You say that, but I did them. All my own hands, Tono-kun.
No. The one who's at fault is Roa. There's no reason you have to die, Senpai.
But there's no reason for me to live either.
Saying that, Senpai gives a mirthless laugh. I know I don't have the right. I did so many horrible things.
Things? But why?
She asked with a quivering voice. I don't deserve to be
happy. That's why I never thought of it. That's why I never dream of it. But why?
Like crying, child Senpai beat her hand against my chest.
So why now do I see? this sinful dream.
She buries her face into my chest as she says this.
It was so fun, even though I knew it was all a lie, and I was just playing out the life where I was having fun. I thought it was fine the way it was. It was so much fun. I didn't want it to end, even if I knew it was all a lie. I almost dreamed like happiness that I wanted to last just one day longer.
I see. What we wanted, what we wished for, was the same after all. But that selfishness can't be allowed.
But that selfishness cannot be allowed. I have to kill Roa quickly and receive my punishment. I have no right to live a normal life like you, Tono-kun.
Such a thing I understand without saying it. I'm wishing for a dream.
And I can't kill you. I can't do anything but disappear. There's no longer reason for me to stay here.
So he speaks with a quaint, anguished face.
Farewell. I was really happy
you to
thank me.
Somebody pulls back from me. The heartbeat I felt until now cuts off. This person has told me farewell so many times. In that time. In a smile, she said it as if it was important to her. Farewell. I really didn't want to be a student
Like you and Inu-kun.
Really, why didn't I realize it? She always says such little things as if this isn't a dream for her. No, it's not a dream.
Kia.
I pull my body back towards me. As out of love and more out of sorrow, I draw her close.
Tono-kun, that's enough.
No, I won't be fooled by your lies anymore, senpai. I hold her close to me as if she tries to escape. If you want to continue, then go ahead and do so.
What are you talking about? Not a dream. That's impossible. Why? Are they really?
After all, it really happened in reality. It was a way of life. Oh yeah, that's something else, huh? It really happened. It's a way of life. If you wish for it, it will come back. Please don't call such a simple thing like that a dream.
That's impossible. I've hurt you so much, Tono-kun. It's too late to go back.
That's okay. I don't mind. I don't mind, so you shouldn't either. See, I think I got to experience something as rare as truly being chased by one I like. I try to sound as jokingly as fearful as I can. Cheerful as I can. Somebody's silent. As tonight, you really look cool. Those clergy robes are good too, but your outfit tonight really suits you too. I ain't being perverted. I'll do the same thing. I was like, show me your ass. We've done that. I was lucky to see it. Somebody's silent. Somebody look different at your glasses. You're handsome, yet you look older. As somebody is silent. No matter what I say, somebody does not answer. I try as hard as I can, sound out of the mood, but I feel miserably. I don't know what I can say. So if I say something, or you don't want to talk about me right now. Lily does not answer. She just pats her forehead on my chest, something like a murmur.
Idiot.
Is that what she ends up saying?
Tono-kun, you are an idiot. I'm not the person you think I am, so how can you be so nice?
Because I don't want you to cry. I want you to laugh. I want you to cheer up. But I
don't have the right. I don't have the right to receive your kindness.
A right to receive kindness? I don't have such a thing either. But still, the one who laughed it off and told me that I don't need such a thing was her. I don't know. I don't know your circumstances. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not being kind for you for your sake, so don't worry about it. That time, after I killed Arquay and when I could only think of killing myself, just when you said that to me that time.
Well, I think I was doing this because I want to be I want to be kind to you. Your sin have nothing to do with this. It may be a bother to you,
But just so having me caught by a mean-spirited upperclassman and give up. Harder, I hold her heart stronger to me, bodies together.
Tono-kun.
I don't know about your sins. I like you. I love you, senpai. I like you. I love you, senpai. That's why I'm being kind to you. Everything else doesn't matter. I just want to be happy with you. I want to be with you forever, so I don't want you to die. But but still, if you say you don't want to be happy, that's fine too. I just want, no matter how much you might hate it, I'll be by your side and make you happy. So please don't say farewell anymore. Saying that, I bring my hands to her face.
Shiki-kun.
She said firmly, faintly, completely naturally, our two lips come together. I think I'll end it here. It's like getting long. So I'll see you next time. Bye.